What's up, y'all? I got a question. Y'all ready to support these Carolina Panthers as they keep pounding against these Green Bay Packers? Yeah. Also, if I had $150,000, I want you to know exactly what I would do, y'all. Check it out. Spend $150,000 on a football team. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy a team. Spend $150,000 on a tricked out Porsche. Wait, what? Minnesota, it snows too much. Build me a tennis court outside my house, but the HOA's gonna make me tear it down. Might give me some Panthers season ticks. Just might get a tiny home in the sticks. I get some Reese's peanut butter cups. Heck no, I ain't sharing, I'ma eat them all up. Might give me a plane and fly to Spain, except I don't even know how to fly a plane. Scratch that, I'ma get me a big old bus. One big enough for all of us to double Dutch, getting chased by turkeys as we cruise around, windows down, now up.
Welcome into Trivia Night Live. Jake brought this to me a minute before the show began, and I had to share it with the people because that is just one of the catchiest tunes I've ever heard. Welcome into Trivia Night Live. I hope you were enjoying whatever that was. Jake, what did you say earlier? The Carolina, the Buccaneers may have Baker Mayfield, but do they have this? I don't know.
Exactly. But which one would you rather have? Joey, the Panthers are above 500 again, and so the Carolinas are rocking, and that it just felt like the perfect time, perfect song.
Jake, I see why. Like the Panthers are on fire. Let's do it proper. Welcome into Trivia Night Live, a weekly trivia show where you, the viewer, get to compete for prizes, glory, and your name getting shouted out numerous times over a 1 hour broadcast, whether you're playing with us on live tonight or on replay on the Football Guys Live or Fantasy Cares YouTube channels. We want to thank you for joining us and putting up with our shenanigans. This week's theme is NFL trivia like it is every week. Joining me as always, Jake Bryant. Jake, other than the obvious, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing good. It's November 4th. And so Christmas has started in our house.
Okay.
So getting into the holiday spirit, but yeah, doing good.
All right. I'm going to share the screen up here to get the game up here in a few minutes, but let's check in on the chat, see how they're doing tonight. Retro Coach saying, is this our new intro music? It might be. I don't know. See, Joe saying, welcome without the E. And then he fixed his mistake. Barbara Bryant saying, what a fun video. Barbara, somebody before the show let me in on a little secret that tomorrow is somebody's 21st birthday. So happy early birthday, Barbara Bryant. Excited for you there. Do we have like a cake or anything, Jake, on the show tonight?
I don't have anything, but
okay. Scott's here. He's against all evil. And that's good. It's a good thing to be against. Then both slides saying so many things going on in that video. I look forward to watching again after the show because I know that I was missing a ton of stuff. Ladarius, our favorite Falcons fan. Good evening, all. And what a banger to open the show. You know, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Trivia night. Figured I'd give it a whirl. Hey, doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. We're going to have some fun tonight. Play some trivia, answer some questions. If you've got fantasy football questions, we're heading into week 10. Throw them in the chat. This is like the grind time where we got to get wins. You got to grind them out. We're going to help you get those wins going forth. Jason saying hello to everyone. Frank, where you been? Hi, guys. Haven't been on in a while. Good to see you guys. Happy to see you too. Barbara saying thank you. Now, Bourbon Cowboy, I'm going to go out on a limb to say you already have that album. Is that correct? Yeah, I think you do. For sure. Oh, yes. Do you guys have any marriage or wedding advice? I'm getting married on Saturday. Frank, congratulations. Yes, Jake and I are both going to give you marriage advice. I'm going to give you the advice that was given to me that I stuck to. And that's especially like a little bit down the road once you have kids. If you do have kids, make sure to set a date night aside every 2 weeks. Put the phones away, go to a movie, go for a walk in the park, go to a nice dinner. Always make time for your spouse. Put them first. Don't forget them. Always make them a priority. And you can't really go wrong. Mm-hmm. Jake, what advice do you have?
I have two pieces of advice that was given to me. And one was what you said, Joey, is continue to date each other. So like you said, continue to go on movies, restaurants, whatever it is, find a day of the week. That's a priority. And two, this is just general in life, is never go to sleep angry. So whatever it is, try and figure it out before you go to sleep.
Yeah, we follow that one too. But sometimes my wife wakes up angry and she turns over and sees me. She's like, ah.
Yeah, nothing you can do there. But
yeah, it happens. Bourbon saying, nice lid, Joey. Yeah, this was given to me by Footballguys Dynasty guru and expert Jeff Bell. Had a box on my doorstep one day, and it was a Buccaneers hat inside from Jeff Bell. Love Jeff. Good guy.
He's the best.
Mm-hmm. She's always right. Yeah. Well, when I married her, she was right forever. So my last name's right. See what I did there? Yeah. So everybody, congrats to Frank. Oh my gosh. Frank, we should. Can we make tonight's Frank's trivia bachelor party? I think we can do that.
We started off well.
I think we had a performance. Yeah. So Frank, tonight is your trivia bachelor party tonight. We're gonna focus on you a little bit more than normal. Well, I'm so excited for you to get married. Being married is so much fun. It's just so much fun. What do you do for the honeymoon? Let us know. We want to know. You guys are the best. Thank you. Susan Richardson here saying, happy late birthday, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. Jake's birthday was last week, correct?
Mm-hmm. Last week. Feeling old. It was my 16th birthday, Joey.
16th birthday. That's a lie.
Yep.
All right, Scott Fishing here saying, congrats, Frank. All right. Scott, good seeing you, buddy. All right. Everybody's saying congrats to Frank. Thimbo Slice. Should I drop Jonathan Taylor after his drop off this past week? I would not advise dropping Jonathan Taylor. I feel safe in giving that advice. Jake, would you drop Jonathan Taylor?
I'm not even going to pretend to look at the rankings. I think you might want to hold on to him.
I think because he didn't have 2 touchdowns last week. I think he might have only had 1. Is that correct? Or might not have had any, but
I don't know.
I know you're being funny, Thimbo Slice. All right. Oh, Bourbon Cowboy. We can't do that. But I like where your head's at. You're trying to celebrate, and that's what's important. It's pretty cool. Oh, no honeymoon planned yet. Going to be next summer, but going to San Diego for a mini moon next week. Ooh. I've never been to San Diego, but I know I would love it. The woman that my daughter after is from San Diego. I've always wanted to visit the zoo. Lots of things to do in San Diego. It's
amazing. Frank, Encinitas is close by to San Diego. If you can venture on over there, very fun.
Excellent. All right. The most slice. Too late. He was a rage drop. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. All right. He'll bounce back. I feel pretty confident about that. I mean, the Colts made a pretty big splash today going out and getting Sauce Gardner for 2 first-round picks. I think the Colts are in it to win it this year. I think they're making a Super Bowl push. And for me, Jake, when I saw the 2 first-round picks go to the New York Jets to get Sauce Gardner, that kind of told me that the Colts are okay with Daniel Jones for the next few years. To give away 2 first-round picks.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they feel pretty good about them. Okay, Jason's got a question for us. Hey, guys, would you drop Josh Downs for Alec Pierce, Troy Franklin, or Darius Slayton as a bench wide receiver? Half PPR. I would imagine that our Football Guys rankings has Josh Downs ahead of all 3 of these guys for this week. Troy Franklin leads the Denver Broncos in targets right now. And you would think it'd be Cortland Sutton, but it's actually Troy Franklin. Jason, if you're sitting with a really good record, I would actually drop Josh Downs for Troy Franklin. I would make that move. Man, you're in such a good spot, though. Jake, any insight there?
Actually, for our consensus rankings, we have Troy Franklin at wide receiver 26 ahead of all those guys, where Josh Downs is at, I think, 34. It's okay.
This Joey guy, he's more than just some trivia. Sometimes.
Yeah, so I would drop Josh Downs for Troy Franklin.
Yeah, I feel better about that now. You know, one of the great things about being a part of a great team of Football Guys is having a little thought in your head, feeling pretty good about it, and then your team backs you up. That just helps out tremendously. Saying awesome zoo too. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard the safari park is actually what you should go to and not the zoo. Jake, have you heard that too? Or
I don't have experience at the San Diego Zoo. I really wish I did, though.
The most slice, just looking for chaos. Would have been funny if the Jets also got Anthony Richardson thrown in there. Oh my goodness. And then Fantasy Football Rabbit Dad saying, I like Pierce in that situation. Okay.
It is interesting. I think is Pierce on concussion protocol? Or no, am I making that up?
There might be something to that.
Okay.
I would need to look that up. I am not ashamed to admit when I don't know something, because I know so many things that hey, I can't know it all, Jake. And I'm not exactly sure on the concussion protocol with him at this point. And Frank's saying, we'll be doing all the zoo stuff. My soon-to-be wife is a big animal fan. What is your wife's favorite animal? And I just don't want to know the wife. Everyone in the chat, let us know what your favorite animal is. My favorite animal is a raccoon. I love them. They look like little bandits. They're so cute. Jake, what's your favorite animal?
Is a beluga whale. That's my favorite animal. I look at them and just can't stop laughing. That or a manatee.
Ooh, have you ever seen a manatee up close?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I live 10 minutes from Blue Springs, where we get about 200 to 300 manatees every February that just go into this little run of a springs here at Blue Springs. And you can go out there and it's just manatees all over the place.
Wow.
I'm very, very lucky that it's that close. People
awesome.
drive like the line's crazy to get in there when the manatees are all loaded, and they got a little sign that's like 79 manatees in the spring today. And sometimes you'll pull up like 250 manatee in the spring today. Like, oh my God, how do they all fit in there? Fantasy football rabbit dad saying, I like Ravens. They're super smart. All right. Ooh, Scott, strong with an otter. She's a big panda fan, which is why we're going to the zoo. Okay. Pandas. Trone Force. I lost Jaden Daniels, but traded Parker Washington for Jackson Dart in the morning, right as the Myers to Jags trade was going down. Well, I think you rebounded well. Parker Washington for Jackson Dart. That's a win. That is a win. All right. Let me go through some housekeeping and we'll get to some more of these questions from you guys. If you're watching us here on the Fantasy Cares YouTube channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're watching us on the Football Guys Live YouTube channel, please do the same. And if you're watching us on Twitter, thank you for watching us on Twitter, but jump over to YouTube and like and subscribe over there. Also consider making a donation to Fantasy Cares. Your donations go to great causes like the annual Toys for Tots Holiday Toy Drive and the Northern California Sled Dog Rescue and many other great causes. You can go by making your donations by going to fantasycares.org. And I do believe they have Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, the 25 jerseys of Christmas coming up soon, where they're giving away a jersey every day up until the 25th of December. Scott's going to correct me because I probably butchered the promotion of that, but I saw that tweet out there today. I was pretty excited. I might try to win a jersey. Jake, do you know I've never won a jersey on any of these like streaming shows?
Ever?
I've tried.
Are you hosting a lot of them? Is that why you can't win?
Nope. No, I'm not hosting many of them, but I try, I get on the wheels, my name's on there, and I never win them. I don't even know if I would accept it if I win. I just want to know what it feels like to win.
It'd feel nice.
Yeah. All right, guys, to play the game, go ahead and scan the QR code. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for you. There we go. Scan the QR code or go to Kahoot.it on your web browser. From there, enter a 7-digit code or a 6-digit code for the game, which tonight will be 311677. From here, enter a nickname. Any vulgar or hateful names will not be eligible for prizes. In addition, we will remove you from the game. Let the Bourbon Cowboy be the line. As long as it's as appropriate as Bourbon Cowboy, you're okay. And Bourbon Cowboy is very appropriate. I like bourbon and I like Cowboys. So there you go. Once the game begins, a question will come up on the screen here as well as on your device. Answer by clicking or tapping on your choice from your device. Accuracy and speed will both factor into your score. The quicker you answer correctly, the higher the points. You'll have 45 seconds to answer each question, and each game will consist of 15 questions. We will be playing one game tonight, and at the end of the game, the person with the highest amount of points will be our winner. The theme for this week's trivia is, of course, NFL trivia. Tonight's prize, Jake has brought something special to the table. Let's pull that question down. So, Jake, so you can proudly display what tonight's prize is. It's very special.
So we were doing a little bit of fall cleaning because we missed the last spring cleaning. And I have a very special, the 2015 Hall of Fame class, Jerome Bettis bobblehead that we will be giving away to the winner tonight.
Folks, this could be a collector's item. We did not look up the price on eBay, but we could be giving away That could be $1 million bobblehead. You never know. Probably like $24, but still could be $1 million. You never know. Very exciting. Because any Steelers fans in here tonight, get excited. We've got a Jerome Bettis bobblehead. Second is the Amur Tiger. Minnesota Zoo is doing wonderful things to help with the world's population. I've heard Scott talk about the Minnesota Zoo. Lots of good stuff going on there. Her favorite videos are baby farm animals, baby goats, baby cows, etc. My youngest daughter, Eliza, there is a goat at our zoo named Cookie. And they are on cookie number 3, but we have not told her. She just thinks it's the same goat, but Cookie keeps getting older and they keep sending Cookie out. So, all right. Pierce has more yards in every game than Downs, and have him play together and get way more targets. Downs has scored 3 straight though. Runs more routes 1.5 times the snaps. Thanks, Scott, for that. Hippos. Barbara Bryant loves hippos. Ladarius, simple man, lions and giraffes. There we go. Watching football and looking at stats, it's Pierce over Downs and not even close, unless it's a touchdown only league. Okay, there you go. Oh, Bourbon Cowboy making a recommendation for Frank. Gas Lamp Quarter in San Diego. Oh, no, we can't go there. I should have read that before I put it up. Bourbon Cowboy, you know better than that. Come on now. Also, Fields, would you drop Fields for Flacco as a backup in case Stark gets banged up running the ball? Actually, really like that move. I feel like Flacco is a pretty safe quarterback. You've got a nice floor there. You've already got, kind of a high ceiling kind of quarterback with Dart. So Dart and Flacco, I like that as a combo. Jake, you there too?
Yeah, I'm there too, especially with the Jets are showing yet today. I feel like they're kind of not punting on the season, but I'd rather have Flacco.
There you go. And I was correct. 25 days, 25 jerseys. All right. All right. Well, Jake, I think we should get the game started.
Let's do it.
All right. And we will get to your questions and your comments and all the fun stuff, chat. All right. Let's kick it off. People are chatty tonight. All right. First question. After trading for Christian McCaffrey in 2022, how many consecutive games did the 49ers win? Was it 9, 10, 11, or 12? That's a nice picture. Christian McCaffrey there. Yeah, trade deadline today. I was in a call with somebody that just popped in to say hello to us, saying hello to us. Said, sup, brothers, with Dave. And we kept refreshing Schefter's tweets and Ian Rappaport's tweets to see, like, okay, who's moving? And nobody really moved. I kept saying to Dave, like, Breece Hall's going. They're going to have to send him out. No, it didn't happen.
I feel like we get spoiled. I don't watch a lot of NBA, but the NBA trade deadline is like almost as good as the NBA finals. And so like leading up to it, there's just so much movement. And then you see NFL and then there's just not a lot of movement.
Yeah. The 49ers won 12 straight games after trading for Christian McCaffrey with the Panthers. Unbelievable. Courtesy of Good Morning Football had that up as part of a question this morning. So I just pulled that right from them. How about that? Help people helping people. Uh-oh. Barbara's saying, I want that bus. Well, your birthday's tomorrow. Keep getting trivia questions right. Maybe it'll be yours. Let's see how the leaderboard's looking. One person got that right, Steve F. 987. Good job, Steve. Well, I don't like seeing everybody with no points, so we're going to move right into the next question. Who were the 2 teams that kicked off college basketball season at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday? Queens and Winthrop, Florida A&M and Stetson, Alabaster State and Rhode Island, or Inglewood Tech and Rutgers? Jake, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Was I watching this game at 8 o'clock on Monday?
All I was going to say is I got a text from you with that game, and I thought it was from the night before. And then I realized that, no, they tipped off at 8 a.m.
I was very, very excited for college basketball. And it was a really good game, too. Yeah, it was Queens and Winthrop, 8 o'clock in the morning to kick off the season. 3 of you guys got that right. I get to see Queens play once a year when they come play Stetson up the road from me. So Scott saying, Joey and Jake are great hosts and have good chemistry. Thanks, Scott. We've been working on it. We've been doing lots of improv and team building when we're
Couples
not on the show
therapy.
together. Lots of trust falls. Jake, how have the trust falls been?
Virtually, they're hard to do, but I think we're getting there.
We've broken so many laptops by just falling into our laptop. It's been terrible. Poor Joe. Like, oh, Joe, I broke my laptop again. He's like, oh, it's all right, guys. But it's all right. Constant trust falls, which tough remotely, yeah. Oh man, same joke. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So 10 of you guys said Florida A&M and Stetson, thinking Joey was watching. Huh? A little tricky there, a little tricky. And I made up Alabaster State. That's not a real college. Neither is Inglewood Tech. Those were, Joey was having a little fun. All right, some more teams on the leaderboard there. I'd like to see that. Frank in the chat, the newlywed in second place. Thimbo Slice in third, and Bo Derek Week. Okay, I like that name. All right, let's see. Oh, Jake, what's on your hat?
It's a running company. I think they're based out in Brooklyn, New York, and they just make cool running gear.
Oh, okay. I'll be in New York in August.
Check them out.
Maybe I'll have to stop by. Well, our graphics guy Dylan lives in Brooklyn. Yeah, he lives in Brooklyn. So maybe Dylan and I'll go get coffee, and then we'll walk over to the running store.
It's a
or
great
should we
spot.
run to the running store?
It's not required, but it might be encouraged.
I'd have to do that. Question number 3. Thursday night's Dolphins versus Ravens game was a Crimson Tide reunion for some. Who listed did not play at Alabama? Derrick Henry, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, and DeAndre Hopkins. I've not said his name so often that I forgot how to say it for a second there.
I feel like a lot of people just don't even try. They just shorten the Tua. Yeah.
No. I had his name down for a long time. I used to just say it driving in the car. Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins played at Jake. Do you know?
No, I actually don't know.
No, I'm not going to say it. Chat, if you know, throw it in there. I can't give extra bonus points, but I'll clap for you. Where did DeAndre Hopkins play college football?
I'm thinking, where did DeAndre? He didn't play in the SEC. Did he? No. Yeah.
That's the only hint I'll give. It's not an SEC school. All right.
Clemson? No, he didn't play at Clemson.
What did you say?
He played at Clemson? No.
Where's the?
No.
Clemson. Good job, Jake. Chat, you have nothing to say now. Barbara saying he played at Oregon. No, he didn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he played like on a rec team at Oregon. At Clemson. Yep. All right. Leaderboard. Steve F at the top, 1958. Good year. Frank in the chat, 1955. I think that was probably a good year too. Thimbo Slice, 1893. Awful year.
Bad.
Chuckles, 967. That was very dark. dark times there. Yeah, Clemson's big wide receiver. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the next question. Jacoby Brissett had his third 2-touchdown passing game in a row on Sunday. How many 2-touchdown passing games does Kyler have in 2025? 1, 2, 3, or 4? And the Arizona Cardinals came out today and said that they're going to be going with Jacoby Brissett moving forward for the next few weeks while Kyler recovers from an injury. So very interesting news there. Jacoby Brissett's been pretty good, though, for them this year.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you throw the ball to your number one receiver a lot. It's good things can happen.
Was last night the Marvin Harrison Jr. coming out party?
Well, at that, or were they just playing the Cowboys secondary? And then I don't know who they have this week, but we'll see.
Yeah. It's funny that two of the worst defenses in the league made a trade today with Logan Wilson going to or is it Logan Wilson? Yeah, it's going from the Bengals to the Cowboys, and I don't think it's going to help that much. But yeah, it's so we got one person got that right. Yeah, 2 games in a row, or 2 games Kyler has this season with 2 passing touchdowns. So we'll see. I hope Kyler can bounce back. Right. Not related today, but what did you guys think of the big defensive trades today. It looked like Dallas was trying to make some moves to try to improve that defense. And, they got Quinnen Williams as well. So that should help them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's more than two people they need to fix that defense, which is so weird because Dallas defense used to be so great. It's so funny. Like they used to have like this really good guy, Michael Parsons. They just let him pretty much walk. So you just hate to see that. Last night was We Paid Deron Bland How Much party. Yeah. Tonight's the Frank in the chat Bachelor Trivia party. All right. Let's see. We got one person got that right. Trivia is stumping the people tonight, Jake.
I think these are getting me.
Oh, man. Joey went a little hard tonight. I don't know. It's the hot chocolate again. Just throwing me off. Yeah, I didn't want coffee because I want to go to sleep right after the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take a look at the next question. The Bears and Bengals combined for 89 points on Sunday. What is the NFL record set by Washington and New York in 1966? How many combined points? 109, 113, 117, or 121 combined points? Jake, do you know who that quarterback is?
I honestly, I don't.
I think it's Frank Tarkington.
Is it? No.
So. Yeah, 113. 6 of you guys got that right. Good job.
Nice.
I like that no one said 121. Like, that's ridiculous.
Way too many points.
Way too many points. Probably was a scoregami. I love scoregamis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. 113 points. It was like 75 to subtract 70, 175 and 113. That was the score. All right. Oh, Steve F was one of the people that got it right. Frank in the chat, moving into second place to impress his beautiful bride. Bo Derek Week in third place. Chuckles and Ladarius. Ladarius is good. All right. Next question. What is J.J. McCarthy's record as an NFL starting quarterback through just 3 games? Is he 0-3, 1-2, 2-1, or 3-0? Yeah, J.J. looked very good for fantasy against the Lions this week. Doesn't mean they won the game. Just said he looked good for fantasy. We know that you don't need to win a game to put up fantasy points.
Mm-hmm.
2-1. He's 2-1. Jake, how would you feel about rostering J.J. McCarthy rest of the season as a quarterback?
After Sunday, I feel great. I mean, going into the week, I had an option to, and I decided not to start him, and just because of not really sure, but
First game back.
I think he's shown to be a viable starter.
I'm gonna pull something up here real quick. His schedule rest of the season is pretty crazy. He has 2 games in week 12 and 13 against, we'll call them top 15 defenses against quarterbacks. Outside of that, he faces the Detroit Lions, 10th worst against quarterbacks. The Baltimore Ravens, 8th best matchup against quarterbacks. Chicago Bears in week 11, 4th best match. We've seen people just smoke the Bears. Listen to his playoff schedule. Week 15, Dallas. Week 16, Giants. Week 17, rematch at home against the Lions. J.J. McCarthy, if you need a quarterback right now, might be worth that waiver pickup tonight if you have waivers.
And he just knows how to win. He just knows how to win, Joey. Like, I mean, in college, J.J. McCarthy is the perfect but quarterback. In college, he'll say, yeah, but they ran the ball a lot. Or then now at the Vikings, but that's he's just I can't think of the word, whatever, like organization quarterback. Like that's just the offense working around him. Like he's shown that he can win at different levels.
System quarterback.
System quarterback. Yeah. Like I feel great starting him now.
It's a good system to be in there.
Yeah.
All right. So take a look at J.J. McCarthy. If you let's say you drafted a lot of Trevor Lawrence this year and you need someone to fill in, he'd be a good one to go out there and get. But he should have fixed that problem long ago, which I did fix that problem. So we're all good. All right, let's look at the leaderboard. Steve F. hanging up at the top of the leaderboard there. He wants that Jerome Bettis bobblehead. Frank in the chat in second place. All right. Let's look at the next question. Question number 7. The surprise upset of the weekend was the Panthers defeating the Packers. What is the name of Carolina's mascot? Is it Sir Purr, Charles, Onyx, or Clausen?
He's dancing to that song.
Yeah. He's like, hey, sing another song.
I didn't look at the point spread before the game started, and then Greg Olson said that the Panthers were 2 touchdown dogs, which I get playing away at Lambeau, but like that felt a little disrespectful.
Apparently the Panthers took it very personally.
Hey, they get paid to play too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the Panthers is the team I'm actually worried about in the NFC South. The Falcons, we've already beat them once, but the Panthers, I don't know. All right. 7 people saying Sir Purr, and that is the correct name. And I might have actually used this question before on Trivia Night Live. I'd have to go back and check the record books. Do we have record books here, Jake?
We have to go back through the packs, but I guess technically, dust them off.
Unless Bob Gilchrist is in there just deleting packs. He could be. He's very mischievous, that Bob Gilchrist. All right. Steve F. falls. Frank in the chat, channeling that newlywed energy up into first place. Love to see it. Save some energy for walking around the zoo, though. Don't want you wasting it all here. All right. Kicker question. Oh. Who do you like rest of season? Pull up those Football Guys rankings, Jake. I have Cameron Dicker so far this season, but picked up Chase McLaughlin over his bye week. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of Chase McLaughlin. It's just fun to have your favorite team's kicker, but I dropped a lot of them this past week because of the bye. I think you've got 2 good options there. One of my defaults of picking a kicker is to kind of just look at what team do I think is going to score the most points every week. And if I had to pick a kicker that I think is going to score, or a team that's going to score more points, it's probably going to be the Chargers each week. Until the Bucs get over these injuries, I think we're going to struggle a little bit coming out the gate. Jake, what do the Football Guys rankings say?
McLaughlin for this week is our kicker number 7, and Cameron Dicker's kicker number 10. But just what you said, Joey. I mean, I think the Chargers are going to score more points. He's going to have more opportunities.
Mm-hmm. So go with Dicker. Or no? All right. 3 participants have reached an answer streak of 3. Good job to those 3 participants. I can't talk tonight, Jake. Is it sure this is hot chocolate? Hey, thank you for being here. Just thank you for trusting us to give you an answer. Although, if on Sunday Morning Live, I was on a heater this week. I recommended 2 people, Kyle Monungai and Torrey Horton.
Wow.
And I have not let anyone hear the end of it. Like, look at Joey. He's not just, a funny guy. He plays football.
Nice.
So, yeah, those were my 2 calls this week. And I retired. This last Sunday was my last Sunday doing Sunday Morning Live and going out on top.
Congrats.
I'll be back next week. Yeah, guys, make sure I see a lot of you here in the chat. Do join us on Sunday mornings. But, yeah, come over there. We have a good time. A little more business on Sunday morning, though. Not as much tomfoolery going on. We don't let Jake on that show because we need to.
Yeah, there's a reason why. Yeah.
Yeah. Frank in the chat's got some pancakes on his head, too. In this picture, I like that. All right, next question. Trade alert. Which team traded the Cincinnati Bengals for the services of Logan Wilson? Was it the Dallas Cowboys, the 49ers, the Packers, or the Vikings? And if you tuned me out, you don't know the answer to this. But if you've been listening to me, you would know the answer to this question. Oh, that's right. Bourbon Cowboy telling me. Next week, Joey be wearing Pat's gear. Yeah. I was telling Jake before the show, I'm a little worried about the Bucs this week against the Patriots. They have looked really good this season, and Drake May is putting it together. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Logan Wilson headed over there. Hopefully, it can help that defense out. But at the same time, hopefully not, because it's really fun playing a quarterback against the Dallas Cowboys and a running back against the Dallas Cowboys and a tight end against the Dallas Cowboys.
And the kicker against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And head coach if you're in one of those leagues. All right. Jake, having fun?
Ton of fun. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, I'm happy you're here, man. I got you through October with your scary movies. How'd you enjoy that?
I loved it. It was the perfect amount of spooky, but also fun. And also I feel like I learned some things too. So
that's good. Did you learn about werewolves? Like
what I did. If Joey recommended this movie, if you have not seen The Howling of 1980, when that movie come out?
That was like 85.
85.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Didn't know it existed until this year, and it was one of the best movies we watched in October.
Oh no, I think it's 1980 because it came out before E.T. Because the mom from E.T. is in a werewolf movie. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. It's got the ending is oh man. I told you this final scene is something else. All right. If you've seen The Howling, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Frank in the chat, up on the top spot. Bo Derek Week in second place. Steve F. Chuckles and Ladarius Brown. Love seeing that leaderboard. All right. We're going to move to the next question. The Colts had 6 turnovers on Sunday. How many total points did the Steelers score off of the turnovers? 14, 17, 24, or 32? Wow, that's a lot of turnovers.
Joey, is this Daniel Jones as we know it, or is this just we're gonna have one bad week?
I think the Steelers are one of the better defenses in the league. Although it's not really shown up this year, it showed up against the Colts. I will say that the Football Guys Twitter account put out a very funny image on Sunday that said Daniel Jones Halloween costume this year, and it was Daniel Jones in a Giants uniform. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know who thought of that. It's pretty funny. Joey, I have a vintage 1980s Bucks hat. I'll send a pic of me wearing it if the Bucks beat the Pats. Can you just send me a picture of the hat in general? Because I would like to see it. My mom has these like Buccaneers wind rain jackets, like ponchos. They're pretty cool. Like creamsicle, like a big like tangerine walking down the street when you wear them. So the correct answer was 24 points off of turnovers. That's probably why the Colts lost the game. I'll go out on a.
Could be one stat.
Scott wanting to know the $1 million question. What is the movie category now that we are no longer in October?
Why don't you tell him, Joey?
It's I don't know what the cat. I think it's kind of fallen on like untraditional family movies, like Finding Your Family. I don't know if we could say that. The list is pretty interesting for November. I'll say that. Thanksgiving, it's my favorite holiday of the year. Yep. All right. All right. Bo Derek Week moving into the top spot. It's gotten 5 answers in a row. Congratulations on that. Love seeing that. Getting those questions right. Once again, folks, if you got questions, fancy questions, throw them in the chat. We'll answer them. We've got just about 5 to 6 questions left in this pack, and we'll declare a winner. Joey will probably try to play a sound effect and mess it up. Yeah. All right. Next question. RJ Harvey is the first rookie running back with a receiving touchdown in 3 straight games since 1970. Where did RJ Harvey play college ball? Ohio State, Miami, Memphis, or UCF Knights?
National champs.
No, okay, let me just tell you something right now. That is the correct answer, UCF. I did get to see him play in college. He was dynamic in college. But UCF, I love you guys. It's my wife's alma mater. you got to take that banner down. It's just embarrassing. You didn't win the national title. Yeah, you're undefeated, but sorry, you didn't win a national title. Take that down. That's embarrassing. But now they're in a real conference and the college playoff. UCF ever puts a team together again.
Yeah,
they can actually prove that maybe they are national championship worthy. It's the largest university in Florida now.
Really?
UCF.
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
And my wife, she graduated from there in 2009, 2010, somewhere in there.
Wow.
Or wait. Good.
What city is it? Not Tallahassee.
It's in Orlando.
It's in Orlando. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not in Tallahassee. It's a nice university. The bad universities in Tallahassee.
Sorry to people at Tallahassee.
Oh gosh. No, you should apologize to people at UCF.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh god, Tallahassee's so bad. Have you ever been there, Jake, to Tallahassee?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, it's so terrible. And if anybody here is watching from Tallahassee, congratulations. I'm shocked you guys have the internet, but I think they're still reading out encyclopedias at FSU. Guys, I just don't like Florida State. I'm being funny. I'm sure Tallahassee's a fine town.
Yeah.
Just the worst school. Gators lost last night, so yeah, you can give it to me if you want.
November basketball.
Yeah. Did Tennessee win? I honestly do not know.
Yeah, Mercer.
They beat Mercer.
Yeah, it's a big showing. A lot of rumblings out of Mercer this year. They can do big things. So
yeah, schedule makers over there at Tennessee.
I was watching Bethune, or how do you say that college, take Auburn
Bethune-Cookman right down
overtime.
The street.
Yeah, take Auburn to overtime last night. That was pretty fun.
Bethune-Cookman, shockingly tiny university, shockingly small. It is like maybe 2 city blocks over in Daytona Beach. Yep. All right. Chuckles moving up into first place, 68-68. All right. We'll see what's going on in the chat. Joey throwing shade at Tallahassee. I do quite a bit in my sleep. I'll just talk about it. Well, Darius knows the best part of Tallahassee is driving through Tallahassee. That's you're very correct. I think it's I-10, just goes right through it. Whenever I have to drive to New Orleans, I have to drive through Tallahassee, and I'm just like, oh my god, get me out of the panhandle. Never been so happy to get to Alabama and Mississippi.
I think that may be the first time someone said that.
I know. Well, that's how bad Tallahassee is. Once again, I'm sure it's fine. It's just Florida State is located there. All right. Let's move on to the next question. How many fantasy points did Brock Bowers score on Sunday in PPR format? Was it 36.4, 43.3, 46.5, or 48.9? I had Brock Bowers in my home league, in my most valuable home league that I cherish so much, the Golden Gnome League, and he brought me the win with his big point total.
Crazy.
43.3. Whoo, that's a lot of fantasy points. That's like 3 guys normal production right there.
Yeah. You could have not started a bunch of people and probably still won your league.
I had Roma Dunze, which was basically like not starting somebody because he got a goose egg. And by the way, folks, get yourself a hype man like Roma Dunze's dad. Out there fighting battles for his son this week on Twitter. Did you see that, Jake?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, he dropped 2 passes.
It wouldn't be the NFL with wide receiver dads just talking on Twitter defending.
Who is the best wide receiver dad?
Odell Beckham's Jr.'s dad with the mixtape of him just running open routes, I think is all time.
Marvin Harrison Sr. had a few things to say this week.
Yeah,
as well. Gotta put that phone away sometimes, get in trouble. All right, let's look at that scoreboard. Chuckles 78-48. Frank in the chat moving in second place, 78-10. All right, Jordan Addison's dad gets pretty vocal on X. Okay. You're probably pretty excited after last week. JJ looked really good.
Yeah.
All right. Got a few questions left. Question number 12. Matthew Stafford is the 4th quarterback ever with 20 touchdowns and 2 or fewer interceptions in 8 games. Who on this list has not done that? Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, or Aaron Rodgers? Ooh, this is a spicy trivia question.
This is thanks to NFL.com.
Hey, how about that? NFL.com. 25 seconds left on this one for you folks. Jake, you've got Peyton Manning did not do it. Oh, but Jake, I don't know if you remember Peyton Manning's first season. He had like 8. He had a lot of interceptions. I don't want to misquote how many interceptions he had.
I think it was about 18.
It was a lot of interceptions, which being a Florida Gator fan, I was delighted by that. But I will tell you that no player turned my perception of them more than Peyton Manning did when he joined the league.
Mm-hmm.
Beloved. Love Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nimbo. Marv's dad had some comments this weekend. I saw him. Yes, he did. Jake, we should start doing that, like defending each other like wide receiver dads on Twitter.
Oh, we should.
When people come at each other. Nobody ever comes at you. Very few people come at me. Sometimes people do.
I'll be
do this thing
Twitter
where I just make them feel bad. I'm just like overly nice to them when they troll me. And they're like, man, that Joey guy really is nice. Little do they know that I'm just like, I've got a voodoo doll and I'm sticking pins in it.
I'll do a Joey mixtape of you being nice to people and be like, actually, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. You see me in Canton. Oh, great to see you. Oh my God, how are you? Oh, that's so great to see you. It's all fake. It's so fake. No, that's not true. No, I think I've told the story when I met Frank in Chicago over the summer. Holy cow. I leaped into that man's arms. I was so excited. I actually gave him a little practice of carrying someone to the threshold. I just jumped into his arms and he just carried me around the draft, the Scott Fishbowl. That was a pro transition there, Jake.
That was good.
That's how you do it. Just want to let you know. Scoreboard. Frank in the chat, moving up into that top spot. He's still playing the game. I think we lost Joe. I haven't seen Joe in a while. Barb's not there too. We lost him, Jake. We lost him.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week they'll stick around. All right, next question. Josh Allen now holds the NFL record with 47 games featuring both a passing and a rushing touchdown. Whose record did he break? Was it Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton, or Russell Wilson? Why wait for people to get their answers in here, Jake? Is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't. Yes, but no.
Is he?
2 Super Bowls? 2 Super Bowls? Or just 1?
He won 1, made it to 2. I think.
Should have been 2, but they passed. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. I gotta look at his stats. I gotta look at his career stats. I don't know.
His career reminds me of a baseball player, Andrew Jones, who played for the Braves, who had 10 elite seasons and then fell off a cliff. He won like 10 Gold Gloves, and he was a great hitter too. But it's almost like longevity. It like counts so much to get you into Hall of Fames these days. I don't know if Russ
if we never had the Subway commercial, I think that was the kicker for me. Yeah.
For Russell Wilson?
Yeah, that you can't be a Hall of Famer and do that. Sorry, Russ.
Frank, I don't want to upset you here, but I'm actually going to blame the marriage. Like I'm sorry. I'm gonna just pour cold water on this here. If you look at Russ's stats before he got married and after, some players that helps out. Russ, he should have just stayed single for like 2 more years. Just stay engaged. It's not bad to stay engaged. My wife and I were engaged for 3 years before we finally got married. Sometimes just keep that engagement going.
No comment.
Russ never got an single MVP vote. Well, I didn't vote for him.
Yeah, I thought, did he get one not last year? I thought maybe he eventually got one, or no? Never? Wouldn't have been last year.
Oh, she came up for air. I'm here. Just doing so bad this week. You can't see me. Well, I'm not going to get that bobblehead, Barb. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think Russ got a MVP vote.
Yeah.
All right. Take a look at that leaderboard. Frank in the chat, getting a little distance. Hope you like the Steelers. All right. Next question. Oh. Are you saying Russ missed a 1-2 step after marriage? Oh, what am I missing here, Jake?
I don't know.
Ladarius, did you tell a joke? And it's gone over my head. If so, please explain your joke, which is always the reason that the greatest thing you can ever say to someone is please explain your joke, because I don't get it. But I look dumb. You don't. Oh, it's a Ciara song. See?
Oh, yeah.
Ladarius, that's really funny. And if I knew her music, I would have found that hilarious. Wait, let me go to the...
You know this song. Everybody on the floor. Well done.
Yeah. Soundboard, didn't I? All right. Okay, 2 questions left, folks. Hope everybody's having fun tonight. I know I am. All right. Question number 14. Sam Darnold was nearly perfect Sunday night. What was his passer completion rating percentage? 87.5, 90.1, 92.6, or 95.8?
Sound like a radio.
Really worried about that pass, though.
I think that might have been hint. One of them's intercepted. That might have been the pass. You sound like a radio host there with all those like 90.1, 92.6,
87.5. Heater.
Not very good.
And we're back. Yeah, I can do radio. Yeah. Watch out, Cecil Lamming. Here I come. All right. Well, 2 people got that right. 87.5 completion percentage. That's high. That's a good completion percentage. If you had an 87.5 career passing completion percentage, you would be in the Hall of Fame, not like Russell Wilson. All right, we got 1 question left, folks. Let's look at that leaderboard. Somehow nobody on the top of the leaderboard got that one right. But we know people got it right. All right, we're moving into the last question, folks. Christian McCaffrey set an NFL record with his 16th game with a rushing and receiving touchdown. Whose record did he break? Was it LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson, Marshall Faulk, or Marcus Allen? Showing off the guns there. Look at him go. Those pants are gold.
Not my favorite 49ers look, but
I meant to mention on the last question, those Seahawks blues with the silver helmet, that's a good looking, almost as good as the Bucks creamsicles. Almost.
We got creamsicles, Kelly Green, and the Seahawks. And
Those
honestly, I think that the Giants throwback should also be there.
Giants throwbacks are good.
Like blue.
What did you think of the leather airbrushed Packers helmets?
I think it's so ridiculous, dude. It makes me mad when I see it. I just don't. Just stop. Like, put on real leather helmets, or just wear your normal colors.
All right, I'm gonna put some music on so we can, we got music, right? Where is it at? There it is. Okay, let's go to the podium. Week 10 trivia. In 3rd place, Chuckles. In 2nd place, Bo Derek Week. And in 1st place, score of 10,683. Frank in the chat, he's getting married. Well done, Frank. We're so proud of you. You're finally doing it. But Frank, congratulations. We will get you that bobblehead. If you need us to delay the shipping, if you're on your mini moon, let us know. But we'll get that out to you. All right, let's shrink this down. And Frank, you do know how to get a hold of us all right, I'm gonna kill that. There we go. All right, Jake and I are back. All right, so first win. Oh my gosh. Well, the bride's a lucky charm. What can we say? And then Fantasy Football Rabbit Dad, just happy to make the leaderboard. Finally, Frank is celebrating tonight. Everybody's saying congrats to Frank. Congrats. Oh my gosh. Everybody's so supportive. Barbara saying congrats again, Frank. Did she say it one time before that?
I think so.
Oh, she's saying congrats on the wedding again. Yeah. Well, Jake, I had a great time. Did you have a great time this week?
I had a great time. It was always fun.
I hope the chat had a good time. Well, we're here with you guys every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Jake, do you have anything you want to plug? I never ask you.
Not at the moment. I don't think. No.
Okay. I'm going to plug something personal because, I can. I'm going to be on Facts vs. Feelings with Liz Loza again this week. So check that out. Should be out, I think, on Thursday. I'm recording with her tomorrow. So very exciting to get back and hang out with her. So
nice.
Liz is in the hollows of Fantasy Cares. So it's kind of fun to get together with her, chop it up, talk some football, and own my Trevor Lawrence take that I horribly missed on. So, all right, folks. Well, until next Tuesday, we'll be back with you with another game of trivia. Have a great week, everyone.
See you, folks.